Every good manager needs to learn how to play chess. Chess is something that my grandmother taught me many, many years ago when I was young, and to this day it's a big part of my life, it's a big part of my work, and it's something that I'm quite obsessed with. And I think there are a couple of reasons why every manager, why every leader should learn how to play chess. First, chess teaches us how to work with AI. Any great chess player today, any grandmaster today, whenever they study games, they always study with AI. They always study with an engine that helps them figure out what the best moves are. So if you learn how to play chess and you start to analyze your games, you'll learn how you, as a manager and as a leader, can work with AI to improve decision making. The second thing that chess allows us to do is to see the big picture. If you look at a chessboard, you can't just play the game looking at one tiny square of the chessboard. You need to look at the entire chessboard. So too in the world of business, especially when we think about the future of work and all the changes that we're starting to see and experience, you can't just afford to pay attention to one aspect of what's going on. You can't just look at technology or just look at leadership or just look at workplace design. You need to look at the big picture of what's going on, both on the chessboard and inside of your organization. Chess also teaches us patience. During a game of chess, you might see a potential combination, a potential series of attacks that you can deploy on your opponent. But in order to do that, you first have to wait it out. You first have to make a couple of retreating moves. You might have to reposition pieces to the other side of the board. And then only then can you proceed to attack your opponent's king. It's a game that can take hours to play, but it's something that we need to learn a lot of patience. Chess also teaches us to look at different scenarios. During a game of chess, depending on if you move the bishop or the rook, a whole different situation might unfold in front of you. The entire game changes, the entire board changes. And so too, in the business world, any move that you make, any investment that you make, any decision that you make might unfold an entire different scenario. In a sense, it teaches us to think a little bit like futures. Learning how to play chess also teaches us, managers and leaders, how to identify patterns. If you look at during a game of chess, any great chess player will tell you that they identify specific patterns. They might not know exactly what's going on during the game, but they know a specific pattern. It might be a checkmate pattern, a pattern where they know they can pin a piece or win material or gain some kind of an advantage. And even though you might be in an unknown scenario, an unknown situation during a game of chess, being able to spot and identify that pattern will help you figure out what move you should make next. Again, very applicable to the business world. Chess also teaches us how to be comfortable with the unknown. Now, although you might learn how to play chess with a computer or with an engine that helps guide you on the best moves that you should make, eventually you get to a certain point during every chess game where you're on your own. You're in an unknown territory. There are more possible moves you can make during a game of chess than there are atoms that exist in the entire universe. So eventually, during any game, you get to a certain position or scenario where you need to think on your own. And being able to deal with the unknown and think through it and work your way out of these different situations and scenarios is a crucial skill, not just in chess, but also inside our organizations. So if you want to become a better manager, if you want to become a better leader, if you've got some time on your hands, take out a chessboard, move some pieces around, and learn how to play chess.